Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander. The example we're looking at today is a very well-equipped gas model, but I also have an in-depth review on the hybrid model already on the channel. It's just a 2024 model. If you'd like to check that out and learn all there is to know about it, the link can be found in the description box below. As with all of my reviews, I'm going to be covering all of the ins and outs of this thing and taking it on a thorough drive. Of course, there's a whole lot of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up and let her run. The updated 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander takes a package proven in the marketplace since its 2022 model year debut and builds upon it. Since winning both multiple industry awards and the hearts of customers, the Outlander moves into 2025 with updates to drivability, interior and exterior styling, and features, including an industry-leading in-car entertainment system developed by the audio experts at Yamaha. Based primarily around customer feedback, the emphasis for this updated model is on refinement, on details, and on enhancing the driver's and passenger's experience, rather than wholesale changes to a package that has already broken US sales records consistently since its launch, including a best ever annual sales performance in the US in 2024. The Outlander was developed under the overarching theme Ifu Dodo, which roughly translates to authentic and majestic, and it illustrates the mindset of the product planning, design, and engineering teams in developing the brand's flagship vehicle. What I like the most about the Outlander is how it stands out in a crowded segment. It's a great-looking SUV that looks more expensive than what the sticker reflects. The front face is daring and distinctive, with the dynamic shield delivering an aesthetic that projects both performance and poise. The overall stance conveys stability with the vehicle's strong shoulders. For 2025, the front upper grille portion has been restyled to be smoother and more integrated than previously. It raises the overall front look of the Outlander, allowing the clamshell-style hood and the available Outlander hood script to stand out more clearly. The grille area is now attached to the main grille bumper area rather than lifting with the hood. Another change up front is the use of steel for the hood and front fenders, which supposedly improves the vehicle's noise, vibration, and harshness damping characteristics. A key benefit of this material change is the ability to produce tighter production tolerances and a more precise fit and finish. All lighting for all trims inside and out is now LED for 2025. The Outlander's side profile reveals a powerful horizontal body structure with muscular fender flares and a prominent jet tail fin rear pillar, a cue that adds dynamism to the look and gives a floating appearance to the roofline. Like the front, the rear is defined by a theme referred to as Hexagard Horizon. A sculpted hexagon motif is inspired by the rear liftgate of past Mitsubishi SUVs. For 2025, the taillight lenses are treated with a smoked finish. Rounding out the styling are two all-new alloy wheel designs for 2025 in both 18-inch and 20-inch sizes, fitted based on trim. For 2025, the Outlander is available in 4 trim levels, including the ES, SE, SEL, and the Platinum Edition. Base pricing is $29,645, $32,395, $36,995, and $43,145 respectively. Mitsubishi's Super All-Wheel Control System is an additional $1,800. This SEL is equipped with several optional extras, including the SEL Premium Package, a chrome hood badge, door ground illumination, all-wheel drive, and a welcome package. The total MSRP for what you see here, including destination and handling, is $44,490. With the SEL Premium Package, you get a new dynamic sound Yamaha Ultimate Audio System, semi-aniline quilted premium leather upholstery, synthetic leather quilted door inserts, two-tone paint, a 10.8-inch head-up display, and a digital rearview mirror with HomeLink. The welcome package includes a touch-up paint pen, a console tray mat, carpeted floor mats, and a binder for the vehicle manuals. A standard Outlander SEL has 8 exterior colors to choose from, 4 of which are extra cost options. With the SEL Premium Package, there's 4 two-tone options that feature a black roof. The main body color of this example is graphite gray. Every Outlander comes with one of the industry's leading warranties: a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, a 5-year, 60,000-mile new vehicle limited warranty, a 7-year, 100,000-mile anti-corrosion perforation limited warranty, and a 5-year unlimited mile roadside assistance program. Only the entry model ES is equipped with 18-inch wheels. All other trims are equipped with these 20-inch wheels. As I mentioned, the wheel styles have been updated for 2025. The 20-inch wheels have an intricate spoke design with wide and narrow machined accents, contrasted by painted inner pockets. The Outlander is the only vehicle in its class to offer wheels in a 20-inch size, which are wrapped in 255/45 all-season tires. The new 20-inch wheel design is striking and powerful, lending another nod to the Outlander's class-above styling and equipment. A new tire specification was also developed for 2025. As many of you know, tire choice, including tread pattern, wear characteristics, road sound, sidewall compliance, etc., has a huge impact on a vehicle's road manners, and the 2025 models are fitted with the new tires that bring together the many small updates to componentry throughout the vehicle. When it comes to brakes, all Outlanders use 4-wheel internally ventilated discs that span 13.8 inches in the front and 13 inches in the rear. This is quite an upgrade over the previous generation, which had 11.7-inch and 11.9-inch discs respectively. Overall, the Outlander delivers excellent braking performance and a secure braking feel in a variety of situations, from in-town driving to highway commutes. 4-channel, 4-sensor ABS with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist is standard. With this setup, the Outlander is able to stop from 60 miles an hour in about 130 feet. The parking brake is electronic and is engaged via the toggle switch in the center console, along with a standard auto hold feature. The general suspension design consists of McPherson struts in front with a multi-link setup in the rear. Aluminum is used for the front and rear knuckles. Both lightweight and high rigidity were achieved by using forged aluminum for the front lower arms and rear upper arms. Hollow stabilizer bars were also employed for the front and rear to reduce weight while also helping to enhance rigidity. Mitsubishi also changed the number of suspension components for 2025. The suspension was tuned as a complete system working in concert to balance ride, handling, driver confidence, and road feel. Ground clearance measures 8.4 inches. To help reduce initial bump impact, the springs and shock absorbers front and rear were retuned, with attention paid to both shock compression and rebound, and the diameter of the front stabilizer bar was reduced slightly. All of this translates to greater linear stability and improved traceability during cornering. The ride quality is flat, smooth, and secure feeling. Special liquid seal bushings used on the front lower control arms and on the front side of the rear crossmember help attenuate vibration to further improve comfort. The 2025 Outlander is available in both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive configurations. Super all-wheel control is Mitsubishi's legendary all-wheel drive system. Honed on the rally roads of the World Rally Championship and on the world's deserts and Dakar Rally competition, Super all-wheel control takes years of motorsport learnings and brings them together in a seamless system that works to maximize driver confidence and the comfort of passengers. For Super all-wheel control models, the electronically controlled four-wheel drive, active yaw control, four-wheel brake control with active stability control, and the anti-lock braking systems are integrally controlled. Super all-wheel control uses sensors to detect the steering angle, yaw rate, driving torque, brake pressure, wheel speed, and other factors to continuously and correctly identify driver operation and vehicle status. Based on them, it balances and maximizes the capability of all four tires to deliver precise handling and superior stability. Super all-wheel control uses a hydraulic clutch driven by an electric motor. It can precisely distribute driving torque between the front and rear tires without delay. The system minimizes wheel slip, generates power under severe conditions such as starting off uphill on frozen roads, and helps add to the driver's sense of confidence. Active yaw control applies a braking force not only to the front tires but also the rear tires to generate a yawing moment and to balance cornering force to enhance handling performance in any road conditions. Moreover, four-wheel brake control improves traction performance by applying braking force to the slipping tire, delivering an effect similar to the function of a differential lock in situations such as when two diagonal wheels are off the ground. When properly equipped, the Outlander can tow up to 2,000 pounds. The Outlander uses a dual-pinion type electric power steering system, with the electric motors placed close to the wheel ends. This setup provides linear responsiveness with minimal slack or lag for more responsive steering and minimized driver fatigue during long drives. It also provides consistent feedback on rough roads and aids driver confidence. A tight 36.1-foot turning circle is a highlight of the Outlander, making it exceptionally maneuverable in tire places. The overall ratio is 14.1 to 1 and it takes 2.6 turns to go from lock to lock. The 2025 Outlander's steering has been retuned. An additional benefit is that the steering has more weight on center, bringing more confidence to all driving scenarios. Choosing the tarmac mode brings further weight to the steering wheel too for even greater feel. The Outlander's available leather-wrapped steering wheel is ergonomically friendly, comfortable to hold, and is manually adjustable for tilt and reach. The leather is perforated on the side, a nice touch. All of your central controls can be found on the upper spokes. The Outlander SEL has a standard full-color 12.3-inch LCD instrument cluster that shows a variety of content with clarity and an easy-to-view manner without appearing cluttered. The display can also be switched between the familiar binocular display or classic mode and an advanced display or enhanced mode. The large display is equipped with a customizable function that allows certain information such as fuel consumption and gear position to be combined and displayed on demand. The information that can be displayed is vast and includes things like your selected drive mode, navigation and map information, and audio information. Wiper and light operation information is also displayed in pop-up displays so you can see what positions they're in without having to look at the column switches. The Outlander's standard powertrain consists of a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder gasoline engine that develops 181 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 181 pound-feet of torque at 3,600 RPM. The engine is built with an aluminum block and cylinder head and features double overhead cams with 4 valves per cylinder, continuous variable valve timing, direct fuel injection, a compression ratio of 12 to 1, and a bunch of additional advanced engineering tactics such as mirror bore coatings to lessen internal friction and boost overall efficiency. The engine's red line is 6,000 RPM. Accelerating from a stop to 60 miles an hour takes between 8 and 8.5 seconds. On the other end of the spectrum, the Outlander plug-in hybrid powertrain consists of a 2.4-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder gasoline engine and two AC synchronous permanent magnet electric motors that offer a combined 248 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque. With the extra power, the hybrid is able to hit 60 in about 6.5 seconds, which is a significant difference and very noticeable in daily use. This is perhaps the biggest drawback to not getting the hybrid, which is really quite good overall. For a super in-depth look at the hybrid, be sure to check out my review of the 2024 model. Even though it costs more, the hybrid is an excellent overall package that offers many different modes to tailor the powertrain to prioritize performance or efficiency. Heavy throttle inputs are met with a strong feeling of acceleration that smooths highway merging and similar actions. This is notably lacking in the standard powertrain, which is perfectly adequate for daily use, but it leaves a lot to be desired when pushed harder. The non-hybrids use a continuously variable transmission that features a selectable manual mode and paddle shifters with 8 simulated gear ratios. The transmission is operated via a shift-by-wire system. The controller in the center console is simple and easy to operate. You just press the button on the side and pull it back for drive or all the way forward for reverse. Neutral is in between. Park is engaged via the button up top. To put the vehicle in manual mode, you pull the shifter back into drive and then pull it back once again to engage manual. The CVT performs as well as any modern CVT I've driven lately. It keeps revs low when cruising and simulates shifts when pushed harder to limit drone. This is a nice feature as it gives off traditional automatic transmission characteristics, but is able to tailor its behavior to yield the most efficiency possible given your current driving style. The Outlander is also equipped with various drive modes, via the dial in the center console that allows you to configure the powertrain for different terrains, weather conditions, or performance desires. Eco mode optimizes the powertrain for fuel economy. Normal is for typical day-to-day use with balanced performance and fuel economy. Tarmac provides a more rapid acceleration response on dry pavement and increases cornering performance on winding roads. Gravel mode improves traction and stability when driving on unpaved or wet roads. Snow mode helps minimize wheel slip on snowy and other slippery roads. Mud mode, which is exclusive to all-wheel drive models, is for muddy roads and deep snow. It optimizes the tire slip ratio for improved performance in low traction situations. When a mode is selected, an image confirming your selection is displayed in the digital driver display so you can switch between the modes without having to take your eyes off the road. On top of the dial, there's a button that engages hill descent control. When it comes to fuel economy, the Outlander with all-wheel drive is rated between 24 miles per gallon in the city and 30 miles per gallon on the highway, with the combined average coming in around 26 miles per gallon. Two-wheel drive models are nearly identical at 24 miles per gallon city and 31 miles per gallon highway. The engine uses regular unleaded gasoline and the total tank capacity is 14.5 gallons. Base curb weight for non-hybrids is rated at 3,803 pounds. Whether it's the quality and hue of interior lighting, the just right feel of the steering wheel, the luxurious comfort of a well-designed seat, or the quality and consistency of every single touch point, Mitsubishi's interior design team took the 2025 Outlander to the next level. The updated interior includes a new center console design, more focused around ease of use and comfort, new interior colors and seating materials, upgraded features, and a significantly upgraded audio system on all trims. The interior reflects Japanese omotenashi, a word that can be loosely translated as hospitality, but it's more than that. Omotenashi suggests a level of thoughtfulness that goes beyond, to the point of anticipating a guest's needs and wants, and always taking the next step to deliver surprise and delight. Dominating the view forward, a solid horizontal axis runs through the center of the steering wheel with the 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster above it, under the floating infotainment display and into the front passenger side to create a spacious, rich space. All of the physical touchpoints, the steering wheel, shifter, dials, power window switches, and handles are designed to fall easily in hand, making adjustments and operations seamless. The digital aspects of the interior, including the available digital instrument cluster, available head-up information display, and a standard 12.3-inch center-mounted infotainment system with extensively revised graphics, have been created to make them intuitive and visually appealing. The award-winning interior of earlier models is moved to a new level of sophistication for 2025, with materials and colors matched with high-quality stitching on the instrument panel and door trim. Well-thought-out storage spaces are designed for convenience, and subtle ambient lighting in the doors help deliver a calm, luxurious space for all occupants. A new interior color, brick brown, is the highlight of the line. Since the current generation's launch, the Outlander has been lauded for its class-above interior, highlighted by available semi-aniline leather seating surfaces, diamond stitching on the seats and door panels, and stitched details on the padded dash. Shown here, the new brick brown color and diamond stitching bring an even higher level of sophistication. The 2025 Outlander is available with heated and ventilated seats, the addition of seat ventilation being new for 2025 and the first time this feature has ever been offered in a Mitsubishi. The second row seats are available with heating as well. As I touched on earlier, the interior lights have been changed from incandescent to LED, making them brighter yet more focused. They're also supposed to help reduce the dazzle effect that could be experienced by a driver at night if interior lights are turned on. The driver and front passenger seats are powered on the SEL, featuring 8-way adjustments and 4-way power lumbar. The driver's seat memory settings are linked to each key fob and saves the seat position and door mirror position. High comfort was achieved by optimizing the firmness, shape, and thickness of the urethane pads in the seats, as well as the arrangement of the support wires. The seat back length is extended to disperse the pressure applied to your back and better support your shoulders. There's a surprising amount of lateral support too. There's more than ample room for you to get comfortable. The steering wheel is manually adjustable for tilt and reach. The headrests and seatbelts are also adjustable. For 2025, the armrest storage was increased by 45%. The cup holders were moved forward from immediately in front of the storage area in the center console to a location next to the gear shift, where they're more easily reached. The cup holders themselves are designed to accommodate two 44-ounce cups, and each holder is molded to a slightly different angle. The front one sits at 93 degrees, the rear at 87 degrees, instead of sitting squarely at 90 degrees, so that the caps of two identical cups can clear each other. To address the need to keep different sizes and models of phones in a constant location to ensure consistent charging, designers revised the angle and shape of the wireless charging pad. A 3-zone automatic climate control system is standard on the SEL. It allows the driver, front passenger, and rear passengers to maintain a comfortable temperature. There's a bank of manual controls in the lower center stack. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto continue to be included as standard, but both have now been upgraded with wireless technology. There are two distinct Yamaha-developed audio systems in the 2025 Outlander: Dynamic Sound Yamaha Premium, which has 8 speakers, and Dynamic Sound Yamaha Ultimate, which has 12 speakers, a subwoofer, and an incredible 1,650 watts of power. Both transform the vehicle into a listening room on wheels, creating a unique sound experience in a private concert hall in the cabin. The aural capability of the system is aided by the addition of significant sound deadening and engineering, which maximizes speaker performance while minimizing buzz, rattles, and holes in the vehicle's structure, all of which would negatively impact what the listener hears. No design was overlooked, even going as far as to develop an entirely new inner door skin that is completely sealed, which eliminates road noise and allows the entire door cavity to be used as a speaker enclosure. The acoustic settings can be modified based on the driver's or occupant's preferences and driving scenario. There are 4 types of sound modes and a 2-step surround setting crafted to suit your taste and mood, and to fit whatever style of music you're listening to. Additionally, there are 5 types of listening positions that allow users to create the perfect sound environment based on the seating position of the passengers: driver, passenger, front, rear, and all. Both the Premium and Ultimate systems can adapt to conditions with volume compensation for vehicle speed, while the Ultimate also features compensation for rain and even the speed of the ventilation fan, so the crispness of the sound is never inhibited. It offers excellent, well-rounded sound quality with deep, rich bass and crisp, clear highs. The Outlander family offers an impressive array of standard and available driver assist tech. MyPilot Assist is Mitsubishi's advanced driver assistance system. It integrates adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist to maintain the distance between you and other vehicles and keep you centered in the lane. Furthermore, when equipped with navigation, the system will read the speed signs to automatically change the set speed and use the navigation map information to automatically adjust the vehicle speed as appropriate for curves and forks in the highway or other situations. While driving in heavy traffic on highways, the Outlander can also automatically move forward if less than about 30 seconds have passed since you stopped. As far as airbags, all Outlanders feature dual-stage front airbags, driver and front passenger knee airbags, a front seat-mounted center airbag, rear outboard seat-mounted side airbags, and side curtain airbags to the front and rear. Rear parking sensors are standard on all trims, front parking sensors are standard on the SE and above. As I mentioned, a 10.8-inch head-up display is available. A rear view camera is standard, but you also have an available surround multi-view camera system. Additionally, for the first time on a Mitsubishi, you also have an available digital rear view mirror with HomeLink, which, if you have things obstructing your rearward view, you can activate it, which pulls images from a rear camera to display an unobstructed view on the rear view mirror. The Outlander offers an impressive second row seat that offers plenty of room for 3 people, lots of seat adjustability, and thoughtful convenience and comfort amenities. Of course, being that this is pretty much fully loaded, there are some things shown here which are not available on lesser trims, but the core design is the same, including the design of the rear seat. Many of the niceties found in the front can be found back here as well, including all of the color and quilting accents and padded surfaces. With the power panoramic sunroof, there's a significant amount of natural light that can be let in, creating a greater sense of openness. Pull-up rear door sunshades are standard to block direct sunlight and increase rear seat comfort. As I mentioned earlier, the SEL offers standard 3-zone climate control so rear passengers can set their own temperature on demand. Additional standard features on the SEL are heated outboard second row seats. Air vents can be found above the rear climate controls in the back of the center console. Beneath the climate controls, there's additional USB outlets for device charging. One of my favorite rear seat features are the pockets in the upper seat backs. The Outlander has seatback storage pockets like you would expect, but the upper pockets are a unique extra as they offer a place to store phones or tablets. Being 5 foot 10 inches, I had more than enough space to get comfortable. The second row seat adjustments include sliding back and forth and reclining the backrest. The center section can be folded down and used as an armrest. It also includes 2 cup holders. There's 3 headrests, all of which are adjustable. The middle headrest, when not in use, can be lowered to the point of being flush with the outer seat backs for better rearward visibility. Additional rear seat amenities include overhead illumination, grab handles and coat hooks, plus lower door storage pockets. Amongst the several ways to operate the power tailgate, a kick motion sensor is fitted to the bottom center of the rear bumper. You can open and close the tailgate by holding your foot under the bumper, which is really useful if your arms are full. The operating time is just 4.5 seconds, which makes it super convenient. The opening height of the tailgate can be adjusted to accommodate low clearance areas such as parking garages. While not shown here, a cargo privacy cover is optional, and the shape of the rear wheel arch trim allows up to 3 large suitcases or 4 golf bags to be stowed under the cargo cover. The second row seats have a folding mechanism so they can be folded down with one action. Furthermore, a lever on the quarter trim provides remote operation from the luggage compartment, eliminating the hassle of having to go and open the rear doors to fold down the seats. A 40-20-40 split is used for the second row so that long items can be loaded in, while still leaving room for 2 adult passengers. By changing the folding mechanism from the previous generation, the luggage space length when the second and third row seats are folded has been increased to a maximum of 80.3 inches. That's 13.9 inches more than the previous generation. Additionally, the cargo floor's width is expanded nearly 6 inches to 37.4 inches. The cargo area is flat, allowing the smooth loading and unloading of large and heavy objects. Behind the second row seat, you have an impressive 30.8 cubic feet. With the second row folded flat, the space increases to a maximum of 64.7 cubic feet. All Outlanders are equipped with a third row seat as standard equipment, featuring a 50-50 split design, which is impressive for its segment. While the third row can be a nice feature for families with smaller children, it's not usable for adults as the space is quite small overall with very limited legroom and headroom. That being said, for anyone who can sit in the third row, there's cup holders and phone pockets built into the side panels. The third row does not have child seat anchors for those wondering. In order to fold the seat, you have to first pull out the headrests, which can be stored underneath the trunk floor. You then use the pull straps to release the latches and lay the seats flat. The Outlander plug-in hybrid has a different third row design that features a one-piece seat back that folds forward onto the cushion, then the whole assembly tucks backward into a deep well in the floor. The operation is light and simple and can be performed with only one hand. A couple of additional cargo area amenities include LED illumination, a 12-volt power outlet on the right side panel, and 4 D-rings. On the SEL, you have another 12-volt power outlet in the cargo area on the right side panel. Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that too and make sure those notifications are on. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.